Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. Good to see y'all. CPI report came out, 3%. You know, whatever. They manipulate the numbers to make it fit what their target was anyway. They can't lose, right? So, gold, silver popped really hard. And the last time we looked at gold, we had a discussion, right? About a wedge, about a break of 1920. What's up, bet one, then two? Thanks for the 420.
Is that a joke?
Thanks, dude. Super chat. Right, so it was like the breakout, the engulfing candle on the 7th, then the bullish back test of the key inflection point from history, July 10th, and then some follow through yesterday, and then real follow through today. And just leaving this out as it was, the measured move would take you to 2014. So nice, really nice wedge breakout, and there was bullish divergence. So 1900, 1920 takes you all the way back 2011, way back, right here. Candle high close and a wick, back testing both of them. So about time that we see a candle, you know, for gold. It's been pretty rough, bleeding out since May 5th. 2 months later, man, over 2 months later. All right, that's great. And then silver also, if you were paying attention or cared, it was also looking really interesting, actionable too, based on a few things. All right, it was the breakout, the back test, couple times above all the levels, every single one, coming off the divergence and a huge impulse candle. When's the last time we had a daily candle like that? You got to go back to like April 4th. So over 3 months, highest daily candle close since June 16th. Give me an audio check. So yeah, I mean 25 bucks, 24.84. Target eventually an 886 maybe, takes you to 25.50 up there. Complete that W shape. But that was great, man. I mean, you know, besides the weird July 6th candle, just the fake out before the re-breakout, all above 11,2006. What was it? 2020. Thought I went back further. It does. 2013. Even one time in 2010. So good to see some TA respect on some commodities. Platinum also had a nice day, highest daily candle close since June 30th on that failure. You know, we had the failed breakout attempt, but this was, okay, discussed. If you made the same low, you're fine here, right? All that happens is it extends out the argument that was already occurring, where you had momentum shifting. Momentum was already shifting. You already put in a higher low than the previous low, but now you're confirming these two lows higher than the previous low. More market participants. So that's good. Can't say there was divergence of any kind because it was a slightly lower low, but that 1890 or 894 level being held in this pretty cool look, like two lows here, two lows. Are we getting two lows on the right side, on the right shoulder? It's not over yet for platinum. It got really close though. All right, so your metals. Yeah, natural gas was down today. Just looking at a couple commodities. I don't know. We can go back to Bitcoin. I'm just like, why do you care? I mean, like, what is there to look at? Every day I look at this same stupid chart. It doesn't move. If it rallies 1,000 points, it's down 1,000 points in the next 2-3 days, and vice versa. If it's down 1,000 points, it's up 500 to 1,000 points in the next couple days. So I don't know what the wrong natural gas chart. Yeah, it's still steady as she goes on this one. Can't sustain prices above that 265 level though. Yeah, still okay, just not a great day. Other than that, on commodities, I mean, orange juice was up. Doesn't really look like much on the chart. Great. US steel was up. Pulled back though from its highs. Made its highest intraday price since April 20th. And the dragon just extending on here. I think everything's pretty good, if that's the low. All right, so we'll go to Bitcoin. Do you really want to see it? It's right above my head right now. Yeah, US dollar getting destroyed. You shouldn't be surprised at all. I think everyone's in the world's trying to kill it anyway. So, include the Fed themselves, everyone's trying to kill the US dollar. Okay, so here it is, another day of just whatever. 24 hours is represented each candle, right? Nothing. Stuck between two levels, and that's it. That's the stream. Wow. What a joke. Literal joke for a swing trader. It's stupid. You can't make money like unless you're like leveraging and you're really just going insane. Nah, man, this is just not good price action. Terrible price action. Ethereum stuck. Someone's like, oh, someone's identifying a head and shoulders on Ethereum. Great, good luck. Have fun with that. Again, I mean, the best entry level, despite if it got there or not, would be around 1750, 1740. Nothing ensures it would ever get there, but I'd be waiting for that if I could. Still in the uptrend, no movement. These are 24-hour candles. What an effing loser joke, man. Yeah, anyway, great. Let's go to XRP. Or no, BNB, I guess, right? Down 2%. I don't know, man. Just, it's a joke. It's terrible. Bearish and golden candle, I guess. We've already put the work in on this one. You know what it's all about. I wouldn't be longing it. And it's too low to be shorting it. So no action to take on BNB at this current time. It's bear flagging, though. You can see the bear flag. It's very real. And the oscillators reset after that massive drawdown. Sitting right around 50, neutral, super neutral. And anytime it starts rolling over, hidden bearish divergence. So I just, pizza party at $40. No idea if it's ever going to get there. Just like didn't know it would hit 225 when the short trade setup was posted at the top. All right. Am I done with crypto? No, it's just, it's a terrible market to cover, right? I go live on my stream every day. It's like Bitcoin live. And it's like, dude, Bitcoin live. It's been awful. You know, I really like stocks, but like, oh, then I'd get like 10 viewers if I put stocks live. So it's like, yeah, I got to put up with this on Bitcoin. Great. Bitcoin's more than just a chart. It's far superior to that, but there's just no movement. Okay. There are plenty of things to talk on the stock market. Talk about on the stock market though. Just crypto's like, oh, what am I doing? I don't know why I'm looking at crypto. I'm doing it for you. Again, just these are 24 hours per candle. If you can even believe it, man. The grind and the chop for 14 months now. It's just bad. It's just terrible. Doesn't matter if it's making higher lows. It's just terrible price action. Certainly not an investment. You're an idiot if you think XRP is a true investment. It's not. Time and price tells us that XRP is certainly not an investment. Okay? Kind of like gold and silver are not investments. Nope. They're not. They're terrible. If you consider them investments, how? An investment's something where you put your money into it and it can make you money back. It's clearly shown gold, silver, XRP. They've clearly shown they can't do that. They don't do that. They won't do that. But yeah, I mean, on the monthly and weekly, XRP looks fine for potentially higher prices. It's just how long you want to wait, man. Okay, so there are your big four cryptos. Oh, there's some cryptos that are up today. Bitcoin Cash, GRT, all these coins that don't do anything, that are equally as important as all the other losers that are down today. There are some up today. Great. Are they worth looking at? Not really. Nah. Hex is up again today. Nice. Up 2.7% off. You know, at least it was hitting a support. And it held it twice. Hopefully it would be the bottom and you would rally to have a huge rally to go test some levels as resistance again before rolling over later. But yeah, just don't know. It hasn't broken the neckline or anything. Yeah, stocks, man. Stocks are different. Like I'm just like, I have no enthusiasm for a market that just doesn't do anything ever, like anymore. It's dead. Like the liquidity's gone. I mean, the people that participated are not here like they were, which drives prices up and down. There's just no movement. Stocks, plenty of movement all over the place, man. And a lot of it's up. And the great news is there was traditional technical analysis that implied it was probable they would be going up. Like, this is what we got, man. We got Hex. We got KSM, man. Well, look at this high that's lower than this high. I mean, it's cool. It really is cool that 23.22 right now, a couple days ago, was tested again as support. 23.22, look left and see how important this is. I mean, it is really, if you're going to round, if you're going to be a rounder, if you're going to be a gambler, you're going to take a shot. I mean, this is the lowest risk entry area of all time for KSM. Right? Because you're right now trying to play like the fact that buyers are defending once June 30th and now twice July 10th. That what was the old all-time low, it's support now. That's what you'd be playing. And your stop could be so tight. You could take on such minimal losses. I know you can get scammed out too. You could have a stop like 22.93 because look left at that level. It's pretty crazy. So they're out there. I mean, like, but just, they're not like accumulation structures or momentum structures. They're just like massive potential double bottoms that doesn't usher in trend reversals at all, you know? Like looking at the weekly here on KSM, which had a great week until last week. It was just this massive bearish engulfing candle. But yeah, look where you are on the weekly. You can just see how somebody could take a shot here. And it's the basement. The basement of basements, and it's trying, I mean, it looks like it's trying to be confirmed on the daily as a support. It's confirmed the basement is the bottom. Okay, I mean, just, yeah. All right, can we move on now? Am I allowed to like get off of crypto? Joke market. Doesn't matter. Like some of these assets will just shoot up 30%. If Bitcoin just randomly pumps tomorrow, an asset or two will be up 30%, and someone would be like, bro, you were so bearish on crypto. I'm not bearish on crypto. I'm bearish on price action. Like, there's just the movement. These are 24-hour candles, each one. Dead in the water. Until something changes, it's dead. The movement, there's no movement. Okay, now we'll just move on to a better, a superior marketplace where things move. Look at hey, Domino's Pizza. Remember they make pizza and they deliver it? That's movement. That's not crypto. Crypto doesn't do that anymore unless it's like Bitcoin Cash and it's coming off some news event. All right, so here you go. Domino's broke out of the falling wedge the date of July 7th and just moon today. Highest price Domino's seen since late August. Highest price of the year. It was cool to see how buyers defended a key level. Like you think maybe the cryptos are doing, but they just don't move. Maybe they're setting up for a Domino's Pizza type move, but they're not yet. Not yet. Some of them that are making these second lows over the course of a year maybe. Like first low, or maybe 6 months, 7 months, where January was one low, and now some of these altcoins are showing their second low, again, 7 months later. And they're holding, but no movement, no rally off of the second low yet. And maybe we never get that move. I would be optimistic about Bitcoin. I mean, I don't even care about the cryptos because there's so much money you can make on stocks. Like, why do you care about cryptos? We care about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin fundamentally is amazing. Technically, it's in an uptrend and it's at resistance, and buyers keep defending. But of course, there's still too much supply at the resistance, so there's just If there's too much supply and there's not enough demand, you're just not going to break 31K. There's probably someone out there that maybe you could think about it psychologically, where it's like there's just someone out there keeping the foot on the brake because they're not done accumulating their Bitcoin yet, because it keeps testing it, keeps trying to break out. Multiple different failures. So big move on Domino's Pizza. Big move on Cardano, right? Look at this insane move. Highest price seen since late August too. Straight line up after it bottomed out. Confirmation of accumulation, and look, buyers defending a key level. KSM, I mean, come on, KSM. When it's your turn now. If you're confirming the bottom, it's time to mark up. Is there enough liquidity in the trash crypto market for that to happen? I have no idea. Even CDE, the gold and silver miners, caught some bids, and it all happened, you know, after a failed bearish breakdown. Look at this engulfing candle. Yeah, just running highest close since June 16th, but 281, 278. Yeah, this one's been really tough. Rubik's Cube. IVZ was showing like an M shape. Yeah, definitely an M. Look at this, dude. I mean, just, it's an M shape. It's like a type 2 return. Supply line broken, and just look what happened. Highest daily candle close on IVZ since February of this year, breaking a key resistance of 1818. 1818, that goes back, right? Way back to yesteryear. Yeah, go all the way back to 2003. Yeah, 2003 was the big one there. So look at the price action above 1818. Could be a lot higher, like $20+ target, $24. So movement off an M shape completing. That's what you're looking for. Cryptos just don't do this anymore. Like they stopped doing it in March when Gensler, you know, started waging war on crypto exchanges. It's just been really tough. Liquidity. Look at Shopify. Remember active trade setup, hit one of the targets. Look at this. I mean, looking really strong. We looked at this yesterday, and talking about the weakness on the bearish divergence, like nothing. Like buyers just coming in, and highest. My God, it's like it was almost the highest daily candle close of the entire year and run. Just rivaling the highest levels since April of 2022. Very nice though. You think $78, this keeps up. This is beautiful. Right, TA, you know how like these structures develop over 200 days and then they play out and then they keep going. That's nice. Spotify like broke a major resistance today. Yeah, Joe Rogan stock. Yeah. Look at the breakout, 161.44. This is a big level. I mean, this has been like just resistance before in 2019 and even in 2018 a little bit. You broke that, and look at the price action, up and down, up and down. So I mean, you could be going to 198 from here. This is insane though. Look at the price action. It's like Meta. It's like probably the same owners of Meta and Spotify. Things going nuts. But even the ones that like aren't doing stuff like this, like Moderna, where you think it's all over for Moderna, it's this close to being all over for Moderna. I mean, it exceeded the 886. You're down, getting close to the complete collapse below supports. But buyers coming in off the divergence. What happened? A couple days ago in Moderna, a supply line was broken, back tested, and now a little fall through the highest daily candle close on Moderna since June 16th. Okay, and it's almost like there's a wedge here. I mean, you could use your imagination to understand, like, look, you don't forget the supply line that goes all the way to the top of the harmonic. Just look, it's like a wedge, right? Moderna wedge breakout, M shape. Okay, divergence, this is solid stuff. It's like square. And like many others from the past where it may not play out, but dang, man, if that's not like as low of a risk area as possible to set up a stop loss, right? 118.51. You just cut your losses and let this thing ride to 180 if it played out. And then Workhorse continued to ascend today after that false bearish breakdown below the key ice line, the old all-time low, right? The hammer. Yeah, the engulfing candle back above it on the 30th. And Just up, you know, we're looking at it. Whatever. Tal Education, screw it as a Chinese S stock, but the technicals were brilliant. A back test of a level, momentum shifted, buyers defending it above the 200. Highest daily candle close on Tal Education since March 30th. And you got a almost $10 target up there if it really plays out. The trend's good. You keep making higher lows. It's not too bad here. Alibaba, let's check back on that. That made its highest daily candle close since April 18th. I think Alibaba is one of the most beautiful structural developments across the entire all markets combined. This is visible inverse head and shoulders, potential inverse head and shoulders on the weekly, maybe even the monthly, you know. I mean, that's just stupid right there. And all happening at the most important level. Buyers defended it. They defended the
Hey
key
Mitch,
level.
let's have a look at Elephant Money if it's on TradingView. Appears to be breaking out. If not on TV, then how about a peek at Hedron? Tie, sir.
We'll look at that if you want. We'll do it. Thank you, dude, for the contribution supporting the channel. That is 100% crowdsourced. Thank you, dude. Without that, hey, without scam coin requests, we're screwed, right? Gonna have to wrap it up, you know. What's up, OJ Simpson's White Bronco? Thank you, dude. Need to go buy some gloves, new gloves. Thanks. Praying for you, man. Always. Yep. Thanks. Okay, Baba. You would think eventually 168, $200. If this plays out, could just take a while. Positive Momo's building. The highest level of weekly positive momentum seen since late February. Cool. Just think it's just set up. Just wow. You could ride it with me. I'm in on it. A lot of other people in the world are in on this. Why not just wait? Just give it a shot. So low risk. Pin Gaming kind of made a comeback. Trying to anyway. It's so close, man. Well, we identified the divergence. Getting some good movement off that. But if you can't say it's not just like, oh, come on, man. Get back above this one last level. It's like the range, right? It almost just kind of seems like, what if you are bottoming out here? If it's a true failed bearish breakdown, I mean, $36 to $39 target up there. So nothing really huge happened today in terms of like breaking a level, but maybe you did. You're just at it. It's very close. I think it's like a zone here, you know. Very close. If it follows the rest of leisure entertainment, this is going to go to $39, right? I mean, you've seen what they've been doing. Look about DraftKings. Won't be stopped. Just another 52-week effing high today. Just going nuts. I don't even think it's hit a 38% retrace yet from the all-time high, which is the most obscene thing about it. Just looking through the watch list. Nova Energy.
Hey Ray, thanks for the
back
TA.
inside the
Thoughts
channel.
on NIO?
It's good. I mean, it's set up for way higher prices. Definitely. Nova Energy. Just looking at it, you know, just looking through the watch list. I think you need to get back above 20 bucks. It's the big one, but it's cool to see one low, these two lows, and then this low rivaling those lows. But they're all of these lows are still higher than the December 2021 low, so it's good. Nothing crazy technically here. Check on Amazon. The active trade setup that did in fact today make its highest close since September. Highest close of 2023 today on Amazon. Nice. Maybe we'll continue and finally get that 135.79 target. One of them. Sweet. Dreams can come true, man. Under Armour up 1.66% today. Highest daily candle close on Under Armour since May 9th. This is what dreams are made of too. I mean, if it really plays out here, you got so much higher to go. Specimen. We've been paying attention to Momo, making its highest daily candle close since February 15th. There's not any cryptos out there I can say these things about. Not one. Do you get it? You get why I'm just sick of it? They just don't do that. They don't do these things anymore. There's no rotate. It's just garbage. No liquidity. No one's trading it. Garbage.
Mitch, hello. Hope you're well. Thoughts on a potential weekly bearish divergence on Bitcoin? Thank you.
What's up, Samuel? Weekly bearish divergence on Bitcoin? Maybe. We'll look. We'll look. Yeah, thank you, dude. I'm just making some runs across the market where you've got actual things happening, right? Like highest closes in months or whatever, or of the year, or 52-week highs. No crypto's doing that ever anymore. Okay. Las Vegas Sands was really interesting here. Okay, it was a failed Head and Shoulders. Where I've seen this before, okay? A failed breakdown, right? You created the collar, and then you put in the right shoulder. And that's where, when you come back down to this neckline, there shouldn't be bids coming in. But LVS, Las Vegas Sands, subsector's amazing right now. So really bullish subsector. And it's above all the key supports from history. But the fact is, like, you failed and the buyers defended it, and that's when a lot of people will go long on failed head and shoulder patterns when the neckline's defended for a second time locally. So this invalidation of the head and shoulder is going to be above $60. You're real close, right? I mean, it's all happening at a perfect area to reverse, but there's so much demand. I would not be surprised to see abysmal performance or none, and this thing runs, okay, and you maybe go test 66.59. Maybe we eventually get to that COVID crash high, the bearish Gartley reversal in January 2020. Wow. Yeah, I don't trust this potential head and shoulders that is not real yet, because the neckline has never been broken. Corvo's up today a little bit. Highest daily candle close on Corvo since mid-February. I mean, I'll take it. Take it all day over what's happening in crypto. Everything's dead every day. Nothing moves ever anymore. Normally, it's a scam out. Everything's down 17% in a day, and then it recovers, or whatever the stupid scam movements are. You know, you see them. So this one, though, I mean, buyers defending the key level twice. This thing's setting up for a common retrace. It's very easy to know 123 to 153 is your common retrace targets. Way higher. Man. Halliburton Dragon continues to extend its tail. Highest close since March 6th. No crypto's doing stuff like that. Show me a crypto today that's making multi-month highs that's not on, that you could, you know, that has like a market cap that makes sense, that where we'd even trade it, right? That's not some joke where 5 people in a donkey are trading it. Dude, look at helium, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, joke, who cares? Oh, it doesn't matter. 5 people are trading it. Doesn't matter. It's a joke. And then we can just go to ENR. That, dude, again, if you're looking for opportunity, it's screaming at you. You're running out of time. I mean, the stage is set. The next thing to happen would be massive impulse upward. Everything that you could dream of for a bullish reversal has just recently occurred. You just happen to be at this moment in time on this particular asset that major markup has not occurred yet. But it has occurred on many other assets that have done the exact same thing over history. It's doing everything you could dream of. It's amazing. Like the back test, it's time. It's time. Ride with me to $40. Such a good one. We can take a look at Apple too. And they're pulling back a little bit. No stopping this. No stopping Apple. Until the 1272, at least $200, right? Probably at some point. That was like, you know, most of your gainers today. I mean, there were other ones, man. They were out there. In-phase energy. There's a lot of miners, a lot of gold and silver miners today killed it. You know, someone has been requesting AG. I know people had their eye on it, and it gangbusters today. Look at that. And just a beautiful, beautiful rally off a failed bearish breakdown. Right, the sellers failed miserably. And it's all happening one low, then the second slightly lower low. It was all the weekly, right? The weekly divergence. Yeah, weekly weekly in the 3-day. Insane bullish engulfing candle will be confirmed at the close tomorrow. This is a good level, man. History tells us what a good level. We actually just yesterday talked about that 2019 back test. You can see it goes to 2007 back there. Yeah, a lot of upside potential here. If we catch some follow through off this.
Hi, Mitch, can you take a look at VNO? Thanks.
So Golden Knight, yeah, we'll look at it. Thanks for 20, dude. Sub Hoarder, Shiba Watch. Well, you know, Shiba, again, you don't have much of that big confirmation low on the lowest low, but yeah, I'll say it's certainly superior to almost every other crypto in terms of like at a level, a good level, and buyers are trying to defend it twice now, which is like, that's the problem with crypto. It's like all these confirmation lows get put in and there's just not enough demand, not enough market participants that exist in this market anymore to even move the price. It's like, when market makers, when are we going to get an effing market maker? They're gone. They've been taken out. So it's just like, you stare at this and you're like, oh my God, it's so primed for 70% upside. But when are people going to buy? I don't know. Who's going to come in to buy this crap? Dang, what's up, Exclusive? Thank you for the fleece blanket purchase. Hey, Mitch, thanks for everything you do. I've been silently stalking over the past 2 years. I need to join the Discord soon. Hype in the chat. Can we look at Canon and PBX? KuCoin. Yeah, we can do that. Thank you, man, for lurking. And watching, dude, and
put me down for HMY.
Bob to the Moon exclusive. Thanks, OJ's White Bronco. Yeah, we'll look at HMY. Sure. Yeah, Discord's free to join. I don't know why you wouldn't be in it. Yeah. You see that UCF's now in the Big 12, and they're considering UCF to be Central Florida. So alphabetically, it looks weird with their logo saying UCF. It's a big controversy in the college football world today. Anyway, so stage is set, but CZ is not going to buy it. Who's going to buy it? I mean, the wedge is broken out. The ice line from history is back tested twice locally. There's just nothing left to do besides huge impulse up, but that's what I'm saying. That's why crypto is just like, if you want to have fun with it, by all means, if you want to just miss out on Amazon and CCL and Activision and all these other stocks that are running effing circles around untraditional joke S-coin beanie babies, by all means, stick to your guns. It's set up, man. It's just, if the TA was truly respected on Shiba, the next thing that happens on it is that. Love trading crypto. Thank you so much for joining the Citadel today. About a few hours ago. I didn't see that. Thank you so much. Jesus chimes for you. I love trading crypto. When's someone gonna join the Patreon or Discord that says love trading stonks or stocks or orange juice futures or natural gas or something, right? It's like, you love trading crypto, you're gonna hate me until things just turn around. Like, I mean, again, when new data presents itself and we can see price action that actually turns out to be something, all right, we'll all be posting more trade setups in crypto than anyone else, but it's just not there right now. Liquidity is just not there right now. Yeah, so let's get a few starting to build up though. Love Bitcoin though. I don't even care about the technicals on Bitcoin. I just love Bitcoin. Sure, DocuSign. Anyone see DocuSign? Sure, we'll look at that right now. DocuSign, Kathy Woods. Kathy Woods sold more coin than she has in a long time today, apparently, right? It's been real slow today, my computer. Yeah, it's kind of in a weird spot, you know, a little bit. I do like the fact that buyers defended the support from years ago, 2019. You know, they did that. But, you know, no back tests. Buyers keep defending $48, which is not really anything.
Silv Weekly, yo.
So anonymous. Yeah, I mean, looks like probably XAG. Thank you. We'll look. Yeah, only lower highs, but you're making higher lows. Now you're making really the same lows. Range bound, I guess. Do I see that like really sticks out as just super impressive right now? No, not really. You're at a range. I look at this and I'm like, yeah, it's at the basement, but they're just better assets to long. I don't care if it goes up or down next. If there are just superior technical arguments on other charts, on other assets, I'm just going to put my money in them. I'm not worried about like hoping this thing goes up because I don't see anything that's just impeccable. But yeah, maybe this high or low right here is the signal, you know, it's just the subtle accumulation that we're all waiting for. The hidden bullish divergence on that slightly higher. I mean, that's there. Building positive momentum today for the first time since June 12th. And it's beginning to build, man. See if you get anything off of it. Okay. So yeah, maybe that's the way to look at it. If you're so inclined with DocuSign, this is it, right? You put in, you already know whoever bought is staying in and there are more people involved. But now, lately, even more people involved, but it's very subtle. You can barely even tell there are more market participants. But with that subtle high or low, there is the edge. If I'm like dealing with basement stuff, it was coin, right? It was gonna be coin. It's there. Or ARK itself. ARK was looking fine. So forget this one. Just go to Kathy Woods chart. Better get some gold and silver if you're a crypto denier. Oh yeah, dude. I'm sure owning storage or theta coins really gonna protect me. Uniswap's really got, you know, the Uniswap developer did, right, with a horse. I mean, are you kidding me? It's a joke market. And the people that created most of these coins are loser jokes too. Who cares? Forget about it. Get over it. This is not a crypto moonboy channel. 99% of other ones are. So you can go there. This is a traditional technical analysis channel. And yeah, unfortunately, you got to spend a lot of time, invest stupid amounts of time to learn that language. When you do, you'll think probably
Hello,
like
Mitch
me.
O'Hearn, can you look at Zim, please? Yes, 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 yes.
What's up, Face McMahon? Yeah, we'll look at it. Like 1776. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like so ARK. oh my God, there's an inflection point from history. And then like the sellers broke that, but then the buyers came in and pushed the price back above that level. And then later you got 2 back tests to reconfirm the validity of this old support is now support again. First time known it, second time ever known, and then look what's happened. The more pronounced rally came off the second low, not the first. Beautiful. That's some good TA respect right there. And you're up against, you haven't tested it yet, but you soon will. 48.60 to 49.62, really $50. You break that, see it 60 and way beyond. Inverse head and shoulders idea, yeah, sure. Like Coinbase, yeah. So what was that first request outside of that one? Elephant money? Yeah, dude. I better believe in elephant money or else, right?
Didn't add name on Silvrek. Appreciate the education / punches in the chest smile. Always.
Is that a joint?
So G-Dog, thanks, man. Didn't add, oh, you want SLV, SILV, but the same. This is spot price like GLD for XAU. It's just the financial vehicle you would use if you were, using an institution, right? Like a retirement account or a brokerage. Bro, you don't think coins named after animals are investments? Yeah, that's like some people out there that don't even care about what this channel's about, that they care about, that they think that's real. Elephant money online, elephant online coin. No, it's elephant money. Oh, let's just look at Hedron, dude. All right, because he gave me an alternative. I appreciate that. Hey, we're gonna look at some weird coin somewhere, but if you can't find it. Oh, no, he wanted both. Dang, dude. All right, Hedron, if not on TradingView. Hedron. Been a while, I think, since I've seen this. Nice. Oh, is it double bottoming? At the basement. Below the basement, actually, right? If you were going to be technical here, I think you would have the support 54, 21, 66, 41. You're below it. I wouldn't touch it. I don't give a crap about this. I gave a crap about it at the 886. It was interesting. And look how well it played out. But it underperformed. Really went to a resistance and reversed. And now it's down here. And, Richard Hart, he's humbled and he's having to change his entire persona because of how miserably all this crap failed. Yeah, he wouldn't change his attitude or his persona if what he did worked. It all just came home to roost, though, finally. Yeah, no Casey Stubbs on this one. All right, so this is the humbled Hedron that is a joke. Yeah, it's a joke, and I don't really care if you think it is or not. Yeah, okay, it's at the lowest level. Go ahead, like put the finite amount of money you have in Hedron coin on Uniswap. Go ahead. Guess it doesn't mean that much to you. Just go to a casino, right? Go to freaking Vegas, man.
DPZ was the first ticker I followed after reading one of Warren Buffett's book in 2010, where he says invest in things you know. Just double bottomed on the 200 SMO after 4,390 days, 12 years.
Sub bet one, the bet two. Domino's Pizza was the best performing asset on the S&P 500 for like a decade. I think Nvidia and a lot of tech stocks started taking it out in like 2018, but I'm thinking like from 2009 to 2018, Domino's Pizza was #1. If you didn't know. It killed it. But yeah, we already looked at Domino's today. Actually, it was unironically one of the first stocks or assets we looked at of the entire stream. because it's incredible performance. Yeah, it broke out of that falling wedge a couple days ago. Yeah, I thought like you might have gotten we were already well off that second low, and it's like if you ever got a back test of this spring, it would be incredible. You never got the back test of spring. It just went after the second low. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's like basement. If you want to go ahead, like you're at the lowest low. You want to take a shot, I guess. All-time lows is, if you want to do it, there it is. Pray to Richard Schuller, pray to him. Because he's the only thing that's going to make this thing go up, probably. Sorry. Thank you, though. NIO, that, yeah, we've been looking at. Scott Carney likes it. It was at an 886, extended, and just was making these lower lows and methodical. And yeah, today is up 3% plus, and highest daily candle close since February 3rd. All that divergence was just insane, right? Continued diverging. And above $10 really, you got a target of like 1380. You break 1380, that's when things start getting really interesting. You could be going to like $24 almost. So yeah, Neo down here. Whatever way you want to look at it, I think the supply line might have been broken. Yeah, you had already broken that. I just did 1 and 2 right there. You broke that. Look, man, everything's happening at the basement. And all the levels historically are broken until probably, again, 1380. So this could be continuing. All right. It's not really new, though, right? This isn't like news. This is something that's kind of been going on. At a level, magic area where when reversals start happening, oh, okay, yeah, I can't be surprised about that. 886. Potential weekly bearish divergence on Bitcoin. Go to the weekly. Maybe. Keep stalling out here. Well, here's the thing. Potential. Like, it's not even a thought yet. Not even a thought yet of it being real, because you haven't started rolling over yet. You haven't confirmed a top. You haven't started selling off yet. You're at the same price you were at a month ago or 3 weeks ago. The positive Momo still inkling. It's an inkling higher every week, right? So it's not waning in momentum. It's not getting back neutral. I mean, what happens when a huge green impulse candle happens and we get more positive Momo building? It will be bearish divergence at some point. I just don't know when, right? It could legit be at like 39, 40K and still, after hitting that, then start showing bearish divergence way later down the road. I think it's just too early to say. But yeah, if it started rolling over here, if it starts rolling over at 40K, probably even 50K, it's going to be classic bearish divergence at some point. You've just begun to build positive momentum. It's just the third week. So I think there's definitely could be more upside looking at this oscillator, this MACD histogram. Okay, so there you go. There's your Samuel. That's for you. VNO for Golden Knight. That's not Vornado. Realty. It is, yeah. Yeah, I've been making a comeback, but yeah, it's still below the level it needs to be. But look, Vornado, VNO, like there's this level, and you can see it from 2009, the global financial crisis. It fell below that. That's how bad banks, real estate, how it's all going. And unfortunately, this week, all that's happened is you have a formal bearish back test of the 2009 low. That's what's happening this week. Is it today? Oh my God, that's what happened today. Wow. So that 2009 valley reversal, you've just put in almost a bearish engulfing candle, but certainly a potential dark cloud cover reversal. And look at the 200-day moving average also being rejected right there. That has definitely got the makings of a drawdown coming, but Hasn't happened yet. It was just the first test. The first test of the level since March on the way down. So when you're at a resistance, when you've done things like this, no action to take. Look at, and there's the bearish divergence argument on the daily histogram. Yeah. Again, like, unless you're shorting it, nothing. No action to take, and only regarding resistance as resistance, or old support as resistance. That's not great. Has not put in really a higher low. Has not put in a higher low at all. It's in a long-term downtrend. You're just going on a rally, common retrace rally. That happens. Sorry, Gold Knight. Nothing really that special about it. Besides, I mean, the bearish back test for now, and the dark cloud cover. I hope it breaks it tomorrow, man. And we moon every day for the rest of our lives. Okay, HMY Harmony Gold mining. Yeah, first level of positive momentum today since May. But remember this one, Harmony, this was in September. The M shape completed at support. I wonder if we have a chart of that. Old chart of HMY. I think we do. Harmony Gold, man. January 26th. Okay, I'd posted that. Oh my God. December 21st. I think that was the first time I was identifying this big M shape. Yeah, so all I've got on it is from like 7 months ago, and it already had reacted and was starting to pull back some. Right there, 340, now 440, not up much. But yeah, look at this. I mean, steady as she goes. Another higher low, another pivot. You're above the 200-day moving average. Very nice. And 459 is a big level. So many levels on this one, man. Good God. Is 459 even real? Not a big level. I mean, you can see some price action. It's been support before. Look at that spring back test before moon. That's why I plotted it. But it's good you're above 381. So the good news is you were just showing higher lows forever, for years, 7 years plus now of higher lows, right? You keep stair stepping up, a low, then the higher low, and then another higher low, and then formal levels are support, and you're running. So I think there could be a lot in store for these gold miners, the silver miners. Yeah, they're looking pretty decent. Tracer, you have no idea. Stop acting like you know. $8,000 to $10,000 Bitcoin. Stop acting like you know, dude. We're not gonna pass your message around. You're arrogant and you act like you know. You certainly don't abide by the teachings of Mark Douglas, which is centerpiece of this community and what the trader's mentality should be. So no one should ever listen to anyone who ever acts like they know what's coming next. You're that person. So no one's ever gonna listen to you with a brain. Don't listen to them. That's not how TA works. It's not how charts work at all. SLV for Faceman. Is it SLV or yeah, SILV? Crazy, dude. Some of these people coming in here, like they act like, who are you? You're such a, like, I'm nobody. I'm a nobody, right? And I'm telling you, I don't know where the assets are going. Gosh, it's taking forever for this stuff to load. Oh yeah, all right. I still got my old data here. Look at this. Yeah, getting really interesting. Oh, I didn't know you weren't. I thought you had been a mod for months, Randy. Well, there you go. There you go. In my mind, I thought you were. I don't know.
Long time no see, Can we look at AVAX?
What's up, Alec? I have this feeling that the last time you watched me, AVAX was probably at the exact same price. If it's been a long time, same price or lower. Look at this, man. You got this just massive downsloping price action. Recently tested and failed that supply line a couple times, but the good news is, right, after the failed breakout attempt and the buyers relenting and the sellers coming in, the demand came and picked up on another higher low. All of a sudden, you're going from Momo shift to accumulation. Issue being, even though that's great, that's a nice start, let's see if this is true or real. You are below the 200-day simple moving average right now. You are below the key inflection points that you desperately need to get back above, 624, 670. That's insanely important. Good news is, it's like a massive completed M shape. Massive M shape of whatever, 618, sure. Is that a 7.8? Now it's an 8.85 or something. I mean, it's an M shape complete, and you're looking at accumulation at this level. That's pretty good. All right, so yeah, I would put this one on your watch list and pay attention to it. But I thought we were already pretty. Hey, XAG, like literal silver, was doing some good stuff. So this is Silvercrest Metals. I don't know. I guess it must be a minor. Up 3.3% today. There's a lot of work to be done, but yeah, it is starting to look really interesting if this is the third pivot. And there is hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. Look, a low, then the higher low, and becoming oversold. So that's good. A continuation being implied on the RSI on the daily. Really not bad. Just work to be done. I've already said what needs to happen. Have your alert set up on this one for sure. You're cracking back into this zone where there's just been an eternal battle. Okay, Zim for Face McMahon. Thanks for the contributions today, and thanks for understanding. I'm not here to tell you I know where an asset's going next. You should listen to me, man. It's not about that. Never was, never will be. Good God, Zim. What a joke, man. It's like the worst chart. It was amazing. Look at this channel, how well it was respected. Look at the nice upthrust and then the collapse. And then, after collapsing, a formal bearish backtest dead cat bounce. What was the demand line became the supply line, and then the bear trend. Well, that is a blow off top, okay? Anytime you see blow off tops like that, chances are it's over. Party's over on the blow off top. And yeah, there's gonna be violence, and there's gonna be volatility, and you're gonna get stupid short squeezes. They're gonna pump and melt faces. If you were short, you're dead. But they will just be short-lived, and you will make a 50% retrace to 618, and then you're done. Well, what was this nice dead cat bounce? Just looking back on it, it was a 50%. This is a textbook dead cat bounce right there. Beautiful. Anyway, so fast forward to now, and you're at all-time lows. This asset hit an all-time high of $91. Now you're at $12.78, down almost 5% today. There is no trend.
DXN Weekly Dragon. Smalgavel OTR. Ascending triangle and recent weekly swing double bottomed at 50% fib and maybe wave 4 done and up wave 5 next to the moon. Same sector as QRVO and SWKS2.
What? Well, then we're in good shape then. Thank you. Well, look. Thank you, dude. You're just keeping it going. Almost like an M shape. This is a 1618. It's between it's the fib extensions. It's a 1414. The 1618 sounded like 1089. 618 on B. So you would think probably a 1618. Yeah, I think a little bit lower to go before maybe a reaction happens off of this XABCD structure. I don't see anything endearing or intriguing on the oscillators right now, and that was just a terrible candle. Like, how would anyone want, like, today's price action? This looks like a regional bank. It's marine shipping, but it looks like a garbage regional bank that's about to be insolvent. Bank runs happening on Zim, but dude, we don't even have a bank. Yeah, it's that bad. of a chart anyway. Just see it 1131 if you want to do anything. I wouldn't touch this ever. Remember, you have finite money. You have unlimited assets to put your finite money in. So you look for the best technical arguments, and there's no controversy. Nothing's contradicting. Everything about that chart is screaming upside next, not down. This is a joke. This is awful. This is like a crypto or regional bank. Yeah. Oh, G-Dog was at SILV. Yeah. It's good. It's not bad. So if you bet one, bet two, you want to see, one that talked about performance of Domino's Pizza, again, the best one in the world for like a decade before the big techs really started going. Like this performance right here, there was nothing like it in terms of percentage gains in a period of time. Nothing like it. From 2010 or whatever all the way to 2020. Maybe it was 2021. That might have been it, dude. That's psycho. Yeah, don't bet against pizza, I guess. Nothing to see here, though. Just gapped up. Gap could fill easily, whatever. The big breakout level is 420 to 425, and then there's nothing there till like 550. But wedge, right? Breakout, that's a reversal pattern. It's cool to see that market participants defended the level twice. It's like Marvel defending a level from 2006 twice. Confirmation. How many times we got to look at it and see it before you become a believer? The divergence on the second low was insane, man. Wow. Both oscillators. All right, Avalanche, some crypto. It's like it's one thing if it's crypto and it's a joke and it's a Beanie Baby, ha, we all laugh about it, we all know, but it's performing like God levels, right? Insane 2000 mania. That's the only way crypto can really compete, for my attention, are amazing setups, and then there's a lot of follow through. When there's none of that, I don't care. Like, never really, the cryptos are all jokes and mostly scams anyway, but when they don't have technicals behind them, they're nothing to me. They're effing jokes. So you give me some technicals or nothing. I don't want anything to do with them.
Snap. Daily, weekly looking pretty nice. Thanks for everything you do for the community, Mitch. Much love. 0.000573668 BTC.
So squirrel, yeah, look at Snapchat. Thanks, dude. We'll do it. All right, so Avalanche. Yeah, I mean, we've been here in the past week. I know someone requested it, and all I can do is tell you that buyers have defended an ice line, and it's undeniable of an ice line. January 2021, July 2021, January 2023, and now recently in June. So to me, I don't really like the context of it. Buyers defended it and it rallied, hit the resistance and failed, and then rallied and then locally made a lower high or the same high, lower confirmation high. And all these highs are substantially lower than the previous high from August. And then you just roll over and you hit it again. And you just, this rally is garbage so far. Hidden bearish divergence is happening on the oscillators. I mean, if you come back down to 983, 1080, and you really hold the second time locally, maybe. But for now, I think you're just reacting off of it. Again, everything's gonna anyone's gonna request something, right? And it's always gonna stem back to how good is this chart compared to literally anything we could ever want to look at. Not good. Not really that great. Like, there's just so many better assets where you could store your money. You could put your money for a trade, take an actionable long. But yeah, someone could try it here. Hey, stop loss below 983 and let it run to $22. Sure, if you wanted. I just think I'd put my money in something else. But that's cool. It could definitely rally. Yeah, buyers defending twice. Okay.
Bri, you forgot me, lols, please.
Did I? Face, did I forget you? Chat, did I forget to look at Zim? I'll wait.
Is that a join?
Face man. Sure you're watching the same stream? Oh, by the way, we got a new day. I forgot. Okay. So, Avalanche, out of support. That's it. Twice. First time was 7 months ago, right? 7 months later, same price. What a joke. So, guess what? I mean, how many stocks were at these lows at the beginning of the year? And they're now up
GSK
60 to
on
100
LSE.
plus percent?
Type 2 on a level.
I don't know, G-Dog. Well, look. Thank you, man. GSK. Ball. Thanks again, Alec, for being here. And sorry about, I'm just saying, right? You know what we should call Susima, I think you did. You know, you were talking about a Smaug dragon on TXS. Yeah, I think this is actually starting to look
Ha ha ha, sorry.
No, you're good though. You're good, man.
Is that a join?
You just slipped through the cracks. This one kind of reminds me of Litecoin a little bit, where it's like this bottom gets put in, confirmed in, and then sell wall, like a mega sell wall, 185. Oh, I can't double click on my stuff anymore. Great. There we go. Quintuple click. So, and then, you know, two lows get put in that are higher than the previous lows. I'm okay with that. Hard to really post to be like, oh, it's a ascending triangle. What am I doing? This or that? I guess that, right? I mean, that pretty much is happening. Like, this is pretty much going on. You have sell wall with accumulation. This low, these two are the same lows, but they're higher than those lows, and that's accumulation. So this is the way you could maybe interpret this. Texas Instruments is approaching that, the sell wall again, right? The sell wall's been up since August. So we're talking like 11-month sell wall. And you will soon be approaching it. I don't know if you break it, but if you do, 196 and all-time highs. This thing kills it in performance. It's, look, dude, they make calculators. Hard to bet against a trend like that, right? Not many cryptos have trends like this, do they? Nah. So maybe reaccumulations going on, and an otherwise unbelievably ungodly uptrend. They make real products, good volume. They make quarterly revenue. They always make money every quarter, man. Sure have a lot better place to be in than any S coin like Avalanche, or you name an S coin that don't do any of those things. So that's it. It looks okay right now. Above the 200-day moving average again, right? Recapturing it. Look, it's been really tough. There's been a lot of problems at 200 on this downtrend you've been in. The downtrend has concluded, and now you're in the midst of working on a trend reversal, like the long-term uptrend, like the downtrend, the midterm downtrend, and now you're working on reversing again. I don't know about dragon. I don't know what you're talking about with the dragon. The weekly dragon, okay? Oh, I get it. You're saying the supply line already broke, right? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I already have my old data here, where it was like momentum was shifting, and now it is confirmed. It is now confirmed that momentum shifted, but at the same time, look at the way I had it, right? 3 touches and then a fake out in August. But then look, you broke out, and then now a formal bullish back test of the supply line. And now working on the highest weekly candle close since March. And then that's what I'm saying. The big level, 185 plus, and all above the 200-week moving average. Look what's happened. 200-week moving average was support in 2020, and it was confirmed as support recently in October. Well, it was July and October of last year. And now, so much demand, it seems, that the market participants were unable to test it again. Look, just barely didn't test it. So, subtle strength. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if all-time highs on this in time. It's crazy, dude. Look at this trend, man, on the weekly. It's stupid. So what would you call a dragon that fails? You would call it a Glaurung. Could someone tell me why you would call a failed dragon pattern a Glaurung? My God, if you get this right, I won't believe it. I'll believe that you looked it all up and you didn't know what I was talking about. Snap for squirrely. Yeah, dang, man. Breakout soon. Sure. Yep. Oh yeah, incredible. We don't just go to the weekly here to show you how stupidly good this is. This is TA stuff. Look, I mean, an old low, the code crash, spring, back test to spring formally, the beginning of May, and you're running and you're working on your highest weekly candle close on Snap since July of last year. So 52-week highs and a bullish and golden candle confirmed at close tomorrow. So upside potential is insane. You're breaking out. So this is a breakout happening. Probably might have the stuff on the daily. Let's see anything. Yeah, there it is. There's the breakout. And then look at failed Momo shift identification, but it still came back down to a key level, held it, and my God, look at this. There's this supply line. What's happening? It must be log scale. Dude, I don't know. Was there a split or something? Don't know why it's like that. But yeah, I mean, I level from 2020. This is maybe the cryptos are doing this, right? They're hitting these lows. They did it. They hit the lows at the late last year, and here they are again. That's why I posted the KSM trade setup, because it's like, for me to not post the KSM trade setup is for me to be like arrogantly saying, I know that buyers will not come in at this support because crypto's trash. You see, you have to be like, I'll talk crap about this trash all day because it's performance and no liquidity and no movement. But in like when Snap gapped down, you could think at that time, my God, man, how is this gonna hold up? It's failed already so many times, but they came in, and look at it now. So that's one thing about the altcoins, where you could be like, it's not over until they, like YFI, another good example, back at those same lows we saw at the beginning of the year, but rallied off of those lows. We don't know if it'll manifest until like the hugest run, but it's happening. So that's just why it's really important to never think you know where something's going, because it will normally get you in trouble. Yeah, but Jacob, I mean, they changed the metrics in which we gauge inflation, so it's all good because inflation go down. It's 3%. They did their job. They won, right? Is that how it works? Unemployment's down too, man, right? Now it's like only you got like one person working 4 jobs now, so that counts. Yeah, this is like a major breakout on Snap this week. Or you're just thinking maybe a good target, $16, $20 up there. You can see the levels, right? This was huge. This was like 2017 supports. Look at this support from 2019. Big runs after that. So this is insane. This is all happening at the basement too. And there are multiple assets out there doing this. This is great stuff on Snap for more upside. Assuming buyers can keep the price above 12.17, because you do have earnings season. It is upon us, and Snapchat never makes money. Remember, they never make money. Earnings, according to TradingView, is coming up on the 25th. It's crazy how the gaps from 2019 never actually filled. Insane. Snap Weekly does look nice, Squirrely, yeah. Thanks again for the Bitcoin. Alright, GSK for G-Dog. GS Dog. Well, here's the good news about Snap. Say earnings are bad and it sells off violently. Just say this real quick. Like it would have run without earnings. Bad earnings, it dumps, falls below support. That sucked. Look for a higher low than these all three of these lows. You put in a higher low, it'll be like a form of like real accumulation, like more. I mean, this could be already confirmed accumulation because this was the lowest low in October, and then these two lows were higher than this low. But you get like, you know, it keeps going, it's broken out, man. And then earnings, they sell it into earnings and it dumps so violently. Then what happens when that happens? When you pivot substantially higher than the previous lows? That's great. I mean, there might be some real opportunity. It is absurd right now. Absurdly overbought. Highest daily relative strength reading we've seen since October of 2020. Yeah, that's crazy. But broken out as of today. Well, yesterday and today, really. So you can't be worried. That, I mean, that means, oh, earnings are bad and it dumps. Opportunity maybe. I was just responding to Gary right there. Yeah, now GSK. PLC. Oh God, so ugly. Initially, like my first impression looks bad, so bearish. Nice bearish looking chart. It's incredible. Like it's like a nice. I mean, it's off. It's a little off, right? The best entry for the short. I think that's why you requested it, because you're like, bro, look at this, man. So I would look at it like that, right? Where would have run and then just obscene, should be illegal bearish divergence at the top, right? At all-time highs. And then the blow off top. That looks like a potential blow off top to me, where it's all over now. And now all the rallies you get are dead cat bounces. The high to low, 50% retrace. But concluding that dead cat bounce, you got some really nice bearish back tests of the highs from 2020. The zone of inflection. Not once, but twice. So that is a really nice bearish back test confirmed. And so downside, I just 1090, 1115. Those, I think that would be a good target. You can just see the lows, like how many times. I mean, the price goes down there. And I think a demand line was certainly broken. Whichever way you want to look at it, like that. You broke it and then you back tested it as resistance. You're below the 200-day moving average. Like everything's screaming. Probably downside, but whatever. Is that what you were going for? Because if I'm off on that, sorry, I don't like this at all. For upside, only downside. Nice little change up though. I'll get just as excited about a bearish setup as I would a bullish setup. The thing I don't get excited about is no price action, dead, no volume, no movement, forever. Same price you were at 7 months ago. That's what I hate. Genuinely just disdain for it. It's kryptonite for the swing trader. And unfortunately, that's crypto's state now. That's what the state of crypto is, that. Okay, there you go. Type 2 on a level. Type 2 on a level. Yeah, IT can't be stopped. Yeah, tech, no. 386 watching. I'm done, dude. Like I'm My days are numbered. Like, it's going to continue dwindling. No one's going to be watching.
Anonymous tipped $25. I would be so happy if Hog is a good-looking chart. Trying to learn.
Yeah, look at Hog. Thanks, man. Don't even say how many people are watching. I don't.
China to me. China.
Wrong exchange.
Wrong exchange. Wow. GSK and the London Stock Exchange. LSE. It says it. LSE GSK. You didn't say anything. You said GSK on LSE. I am on GSK on LSE. No, I'm not on the wrong exchange. I'm literally looking at what you requested, man. I typed in GSK again. And I see New York Stock Exchange, LSE, CSE.
IHS or 3 rising valleys on ZM? Thanks.
What's up, Scuba Steve? Well, look. Thanks, man. 1618. Thank you, dude. Oh, well, let's just come back to it, man. Let's go to Hog. Certainly at a basement. Well, it bounced off 31.44, $32. It was a big level there. Huge level. Like the biggest level ever, my God. Look, so you got this $31, $32, so massive of a level, and buyers just keep coming in and defending it. As a shark completing, yeah, reacting. Nice 886. Beautiful pattern completed. Yeah, it's wonderful. 886s. Right, M shapes completing at inflection points from history. Stupidly good. Beautiful. So you would maybe want to wait for a type 2 return. I don't know how long. I don't know if you'll ever get it. I'm just saying, like, what you would want to happen is this. And right here is where you look for a dream state entry for a long. You're just reacting. A second test could happen. May not, but I'm just saying this is what we look for action. Nice one. This is very nice on Hog. Love to see the buyers come in. Nice shark, dude, for real. Wow.
Hi Mitch. Bradmed you my TXN dragon chart so you can see the dragon line. Also, can you look at bind? Insane short squeeze. Thanks.
What's up, Love Traded Crypto? Thanks for joining the Patreon earlier, and thank you for that right there. The first super chat. Dang, dude. First all kinds of things. All right, let's see. So you see. Let's see here. So you posted this about, this is what I think it might do, 886. The problem is the B point is so deep, right? The only thing about harmonics, I mean, they're pretty flexible and you can identify, but there's something off, something weird about 70% retraces on B. There is not one harmonic, unless it's maybe a shark, and it's only if there's a 1618 on the B to C wave when it completes for it to be valid. But virtually, there is no harmonic where a 70% retrace on B is acceptable for it to become a formal harmonic that is definitive, like a butterfly or a Gartley or a shark or a deep crab or a 5-0. Right, there is nothing. So when you have a 70% on B, no, it's nothing formal. So yeah, go down the 886 in reverse there. It would just be to me, it would just be like an informal M shape that completed and reversed. Too deep. I normally just my eyes gloss over when I see a 70% on B. So yeah, I know, I see that. Hold on. Well, remember, when we're talking about dragon pattern, see, this is like symmetrical triangle. That's what this is, right? You have lower highs, but then you have higher lows consecutively. You got 3 lows on the bottom, and you got multitude of highs on the top. Dragon, beautiful example we looked at earlier in the stream of what a dragon looks like. It's Halliburton. So this is what a dragon looks like. That, look at it just right here, okay? Halliburton. It's the big wave down, and then the first valley, and then the rally, the peak, and then the second valley. All right, that's what dragons look like. They can be higher lows too, but the lower lows are really good because the outperformance of lower low double bottoms versus higher low double bottoms. Okay, so the spine, when that breaks, then you're working on the tail. So I don't think what you posted is a dragon at all, but that's okay. It's still a structural development and would still have the same breakout as if the way you're looking at it. So it's just, that makes sense. Think about a dragon is an incomplete M shape. Okay, for instance, so here was a beautiful bearish shark that played out brilliantly, right? Completed at the 886 and reversed. But look, flip the chart over for the sake of well, maybe do I need to? So think about it. It's like here was a dragon pattern that developed. Is the X, A, B, and then C, and then there was a spine, and then when the breakout happened, that was the tail of the dragon. So it's just, again, dragons are harmonics in ways. They're just incomplete M shapes and W shapes. So you're playing, instead of playing the 886, you're playing divergence and a confirmation low, and hopefully it's at an inflection point. Yeah. Oh, we got that out of the way, man. GSK. I don't know how it's a different chart. I mean, I literally am looking at GSK LSE. I was doing it, and I'm looking at yours, and it's a different chart. Maybe. I'm confused. It's never happened. I mean, like, I've been confused. What I'm saying, it's never happened where I've typed in exactly what you wanted, and it was the wrong chart. And there's no other chart on the same exchange, right? It's weird. That's okay, man. Yeah, you're still learning, dude. Education's a lifelong process. Keep learning, man, and keep asking questions. Did anyone answer the question correctly about Glaurung, a failed dragon? Is it Glaurung? I'm gonna scroll up. No, I don't think so. No, no one answered. Okay. Well, of course not. I mean, if you know that, you're a Kang. Be on Kangs with me. But all right, another request. Zoom for Scuba Steve. Bro, get on Zoom video. Yeah, it looks like it's sellers are just dead now. Like they're just like the sellers have tried so hard, they're just done. Yeah, man, this could be the dream. I haven't been here in a while. But look at this. Look! The 1414. Why the 1414? Because I think it's look left. Yes. Oh my God. Is this like DraftKings Junior? Is Crypto Lawyer out there? You're at this level here. And it's the all-time low of 2019. You're completing an M shape to a degree. It's more like there's a 618 on B, lower on C, it's a 1618. But I could just certainly see why the 1414 would be the reversal, because there's context. So what I really like is just right here, you can kind of see some local price. Look at this low from December 27th. I like these tests, one test, and then like a higher low test, and then like a very subtle higher low test again. It's just like, all these little supports are really being tested. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, you haven't made a higher high yet, so. But you are certainly the basement. These are levels where someone could, if they wanted to, they could strategize. The closer you are to $60, the closer you are to the easiest, lowest risk entry area, where it's just a joke. It's so easy to set up a stop loss of like 59.50 or something. You're like, at all-time lows, I don't want this crap. Buyers defended the all-time low, and it looks like a couple times. So very interesting chart here. Okay, zoom video. I mean, again, sometimes you have to use some critical thinking on your M shapes, W shape. Like, we know, yes, a crab pattern. This would be a crab pattern, meaning there is no butterfly. There's no zone thresholds like between a 1272 and a 1618. This one has to be a 1618 to complete. But I'm not just gonna say, oh well. So Bukowski talks about, why would a pattern not hit a measured move? And it's normally because there's overwhelming support resistance that would prevent the asset from ever getting to that measured move. I think sometimes that could be the case with Fibonacci and M shapes. Okay, where, look, man, why does it not go to the 1618? Because buyers defended. They came into the defense of the support. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Oh, BYND. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Beyond Meat, that's like fake meat. I want to buy Beyond Meat, like I want to buy a friggin' Cardano. Yeah, double bottoming. Yeah. Waiting for the data. Hold on. It's getting real slow up in here. Well, yeah, double bottoming it. Really, that 1414. Yep. 1414 here. Issue is with Beyond Meat. Yeah, it's squeezing. It's squeezing like crazy. But it just made an all-time low, right? It did. It made an all-time low. And target's 2143. Look left, there's nothing here. The old all-time low was like $45. So yes. I'll tell you, you're in between two levels now, all right? There could be a confirmation low. Confirmation low for a bigger rally. So, hey! Could be a dragon. Kind of not pretty. My kid guy, it could be so much better looking, like Halliburton. But one look, it's an X, A, and B, and then the C, and the C wave completes, and you go C wave to D wave. If this actually turned into a massive bear shark pattern, you run all the way up to like $40 probably. So kind of a dragon. Could be perceived that way, sure. Yeah, it's squeezing though, but again, right? We've looked at assets today that are not making all-time lows just recently, a couple months ago. But we have found assets that are where buyers are defending key supports for the second time after breaking supply lines and downtrends they've been in for a year. Like, they're doing some really special things. Some already did them. Some are playing out, paying us along the way. But there are newer ones presenting themselves right now. I like those over, you know, I mean, I don't care. Like, okay, it's going to pump and dump every day, whatever. Flip your coin. It's a loser. Do they ever make money? Sweet mother of God, they never make money. Of course not. They sell fake meat. All right. Either 1182, 2143, or like $35, $45. There's just not much, you know, the levels. All right, we made it through all the requests. I've been live for an hour and 40 minutes, and appreciate it. Appreciate the activity today, despite me being a dead streamer. Thank you, dude. You know, whatever. Eventually, everyone will be gone. And that's when it's a wrap. But y'all are still here, so I appreciate it. You know? Just so you know, I am traveling tomorrow. So being online, being live tomorrow will be incredibly difficult, if not impossible. Don't know my energy levels for when I land and get to my hotel in Manhattan. I know, right? Manhattan. What am I doing? I don't know, dude. I like it down here. I like the heat and humidity and the water and the really nice people everywhere. I like that. I miss that. Well, I'm gonna miss it anyway. So yeah, and Bitcoin just eternally is confined between 30 and 31K. No idea when it's gonna break. No idea which way it's gonna break. And you don't know either. And stop acting like you know. And then when it does break the way that you say it, you flipped a coin and you were right this time. Congrats. Do it. Keep doing that. Keep playing the numbers game. Just brutal. It does remind me of 2020 though, a little bit. This type of price action ended up being Wyckoff reaccumulation. Not sure if we got as much luxury this time. Right, so we look at that, and then we could go all the way back to 2020 just for a second to look at what I'm talking about that is just somewhat similar, but maybe not in any capacity. The wildfire smoke is beautiful in New York this time of year. Wow, dude. Right here. I wish it was so pretty. It's not though. Like, maybe this is what we're dealing with, you know, summertime. Look, between May and didn't break out till late July. So I liked this low, and I liked the higher lows get put in. Very subtle, very quiet, really hard to tell. We didn't really even pick up on it a little anyway. I mean, we didn't really pick up on this till like the very end. Like that Gartley on the 60-minute was right there. Remember that? The supply line was broken. So we look at that, and then we come back to now, and it's like, and it's not even as big of a structure. So what we say, like the range top is 31.4, and then the range bottom is 29.5, like that. All right, keep making higher lows and you'll be all right, I guess. But that's where you are. You are in the dead middle of a rectangle right now. Live lunch stream from New York. Well, last time I did that, remember the callers? It was really weird, right? It was a bad call, and then it was a good call. Someone like covered our bill, like the brunch. Yeah, that was wild. And then we went to the Wall Street Bull, live streamed that. That was a feat. Back when IRL live streaming was a thing. I don't know. All right, crazy you even remember that, Paris. Did we do the Canaan chart? Oh, I don't think so. Did I miss that one? Canan. Oh, was Canan was like because the merch? Yeah, I think. Yeah, let me look. Give me a sec. Canan Connect. It'd been pumping recently. Ooh, a dark cloud cover potentially painted today at a resistance. Yikes! Just give me a minute. Well, I mean, you're in another situation. It's like a crypto. It's a crypto where it's like, oh, we're at all-time lows, and then 7 months ago a bottom gets put in, and now we're right back at the same price. I mean, that's crypto. It's like avalanche almost, right? This is like an avalanche chart. You just gotta wonder, is the confirmation low really real? Is this like really the bottom where we're gonna get a more pronounced rally? The issue, like I don't think you can take any action like requesting it right now, because look, there's this high from August 2020. That's where reversal happened. That's where you're at. You tested that today. You only tested it, failed, and then created a potential dark cloud cover reversal. So if there's any follow through tomorrow, oh yeah, just back up and wait for a higher low than these two lows to get put in. Yeah, you can't take action on an asset already running. You're requesting it today, and it hit a resistance, and then put in a potential Japanese candlestick reversal. All right, so thanks for coming out. I really appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Just looking at the charts, man. Trading, swing trading, abiding by Mark Douglas principles, no emotion, and you just gotta understand where I'm coming from, man. Like, you can't trade crypto with these methods, these traditional methods, when the market's this dead. You just can't. It's just, and like, if other assets are presenting opportunities, why would you put your money in this market when you can just put it in the market that's actually respecting the TA and there's liquidity behind it, where the moves are pronounced enough where you can actually make gains? Yeah, so good luck. I mean, if you're really big on crypto and that's your thing, I mean, that's not where I came from, and that's certainly, I didn't learn an effing thing about traditional technical analysis because there's no research really done on it. I didn't learn from this market. I learned from stock market. So y'all be good. Thanks again, and wish me luck on my trip, or like, you know, safe travels and all that. And I might see you tomorrow, might not. Who knows? Till next time, respect the TA.